Hey, what's up everybody, Axel here. Today we are playing Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, finishing off our Axel B Organization 13 events. Now we are on the last mission, and we are going to be fighting Infernape, just like way back in, what mission was that? Way back in mission number 7. So now we are fighting the Infernape again, and the goal is to complete without continuing. So what that means is it's either time to for you to shell out as much damage in a few amount of turns. So let's say you have second chance and no defense boost, you have to deal all the damage within those 2 turns, or you can wall up. So let's see what is the better of the two. Alright, so it is a red power enemy, so we're going to go in with our counterpoint, and we're going to go in with our wall up counterpoint setup. I believe it's single target, so I should be okay if someone's sharing an HD Ursula. I believe someone was. Come on, HD Ursula, where are you? I'd prefer an HD Ursula just because it would make this event run by a lot faster. Don't need AoE, we're looking for that single target strike. Alright, well, it looks like we're not going to find it. We're just going to go in with our typical counterpoint setup that we've been using this entire time. Alright, so let's see how we do. So let's grab the chest, restore our gauges, and let's go straight into the fight. So this guy starts with +3 tiers of strength. Oh, we're going to find out what happens in 13 hits. Okay, this will be interesting. I wonder if it's 13 hits or 13 turns. We will find out. It is indeed 13 hits, meaning I'm about to suffer its wrath pretty soon. Alright, so let's see what happens. The timer did hit 0, or the clock did hit 0. Ooh, what the heck was that? Oh man, even with all those levels of defense, it was not enough. Alright, this might be a little, just a wee bit trickier than I expected it to be. Alright, so this last mission involves you planning out your hits, making sure you hit with a very low number of attacks so that you don't have to keep fighting that thing, keep fighting those pillars of fire. Wow. That was pretty strong, guys. I wonder if this is gonna need double Hainer Pencilette. Alright, here we go. So here's an HD Ursula just to help speed things up. Wow, that was really powerful. That was like crazy. Alright. I wonder if a debuffer actually would work here. Removing that 3 tiers of strength from the guy. See, this could go by so much faster if they just gave you a Master Ball. You just catch it, and then you're good. You don't even have to fight it anymore. It actually starts fighting for you at that point. But enough of the dumb Pokemon jokes. So let's see if we can survive this onslaught with second chance. I'm really surprised it didn't activate last time. It's second chance, too. It has such a high proc rate. Okay. Here we go. It's going to knock us out. Second chance 2 does activate. Alright, so we're going to see if +4 tiers of regular defense and +4 tiers of power defense is enough to get us by here. Unfortunately, though, I think even if it does, I'm going to have to somewhat withstand 2 onslaughts of attacks. Oh, this is tricky. I have to plan this out accordingly. Because if I do it wrong, I'm going to end up getting attacked and not being able to heal. So let's actually just tap there. No, it's not enough. 4 tiers of strength, or 4 tiers of defense on general and power is not enough. All right, so let's alter this a little bit to give us more defense. We did just get the Pooh, Tigger, and Rabbit medal, so let's go ahead and give that guy a spin. I did not get extra attack on it, though. I did not. Where's that guy? Oh, there it is. Alright, so this is going to replace... I have to be careful here. So this one has defense plus 2,000, and then we'll be able to increase our defense ever so slightly. This is kind of a tough call. Again, because it's pretty much you can go on forever, you don't need to complete it in a certain number of turns. So I'm gonna actually just try and double walling here. And I need that last medal to be my heaviest hitting upright blue. Which ironically, actually... yeah, it's gonna be our classic Donald from way back in the day. Oh man, but Donald does 11 hits. Let's try and find something that hits less. Let's stay in the 1 to 4 range here. Oh, that has aerial. No, that's not gonna do. What skill did I give it? Attack boost 2. You know what? We're actually gonna give it a whirl. We'll just see how it works out. Because we want to keep the hits low, because the lower the number of hits, the more we can control when it's gonna hit us with its second attack. Alright, so let's go in again. This time we have our pretty much that's going to be plus. So both of them have double cast. Both Hainer Pencil Lead medals have double cast. That's going to be a lot of defense, and we're going to see if it's enough, really. I know it's a lot of gauges. This is really just for experimental purposes to see if it helps. Oh, you know what? I messed up if that was the case. Okay. Let's see. Alright, so that was enough. It indeed was enough. Yeah. So having that is enough to survive its onslaught. Unfortunately, having 2 Hainer Pencil medals with extra attack is kind of a tall order. See, I'm already out of SP gauges. Alright. Well, if you are able to pull it off, that is a very solid way of being able to handle this. Again, it's complete without having to continue, so you can pretty much wall up the entire time and just chip it to death. Is pretty much going to be how it works out. It could take a long time, though. So that would be the only trade-off. But I mean, you'd complete the mission, you'd get the title just by walling up and by pretty much using this tactic. But with that being said, this video is hitting the 10-minute mark. I'm going to go ahead and head off here. As you can see, this method is going to work down the line if I can find a way to keep my gauges high enough. I might just slap on another SP gauge on that other Hainer Pencilette, but we'll see. So that would be one way of dealing with this enemy. If you have a friend that is sharing the Hainer Pencilette medal with extra attack and you have one of your own, that is a very viable option, as you guys just saw right now. Just like I said earlier, to make it predictable when he's going to hit you with that special fire pillar attack, try and keep the number of hits of each metal low. Because when you think about it, if it's really high, you can get hit with that attack pretty much right after using an attack metal, and then you might not be able to recover. So this setup also helps with recovery because you have 4 metals that heal here. But that's one way of doing it. I'm going to experiment a little bit more and see if I could find anything out for you guys. So this is going to be how I deal with this mission for now. And again, I'll see if I find anything. Until the next video, guys, I am heading out, and you guys take it easy.